Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Algorithm Minds. My name is Hasan Khurram and in this channel I teach programming skills in Python, MATLAB and R programming. I also teach theoretical concept as well as practical programming skills in data science and data analysis, so I request you to subscribe to my channel. So I have been producing a series of tutorial videos regarding marketing analytics. This is where I actually take a marketing data set and implement data science and data analysis techniques to that data set. That being said, I have taught you how you can implement some statistical technique such as ANOVA analysis to the marketing data set. Then I also taught you how we can do data visualization for marketing analytics, and taught you how you can describe a compelling data story with the help of the data visualization. And in today's tutorial, I'm going to teach you how we can actually plot this advanced data visualization with the help of Python programming, and specifically the library we are going to use will be Plotly. So before we actually can plot that, we actually have to generate the data sets. For this purpose, let me just go back to Jupyter Notebook environment. So there we are going to use two libraries, Plotly and Pandas. Okay, so first of all, we are going to import our data set. For this purpose, I have initialized a variable named Excel_file, and I have given its file name, which is df_customer.csv. After defining the file name, I am using this panda function read_csv, then passing input argument the file name. Okay, so this, by doing that, we are able to import our data into Panda as Panda data frame. Okay. After importing the data, we will actually see that data with the help of this Python statement data.head round brackets. Okay, so now you can see that this is our data frame. It has a number of columns such as customer ID, gender, date of birth, what is the location of customer, allowed contact allowed, for example, whether the customer opted or allow the business to contact him, or it doesn't allow the business to contact him. Then we have registration date, then we have marketing channel type, we have first order profit, subsequent order profit, subsequent order count, total value of all promotions, for example, what kind of discount a company offered to a customer in order to make him a repeated buyer. Then we have age column, which is of our interest, and then we have total profit. Okay, so if you go back here, you can see that our data frame or our data set is actually grouped by ages. So this is exactly what I'm going to do here. We are going to group or label our data frame by ages. For example, for the first row, we have like 39. So we will create a range of ages, something like people from 31 to 40. So if this values, if a customer lies within that range, then it will be labeled as this as the 31 to 40. So in order to do that, we are going to create another column into our data frame, and we are going to assign labels to that column based on what the value is currently present in the age column. For this purpose, we have created a list of numbers by initializing a variable named bins is equal to 0, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 100. The bin actually defines the intervals of age ranges. For example, the interval of age is like 0 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and so on, and 60 to 100. The labels, on the other hand, is a list of string where it defines the label. So the label actually I was talking about, for example, if the person has an age of 39, then it will has a label of 31 to 40. So label will be used to fill the column, the new column, where the value of that label will be selected based on what value is actually present in the age column. That being said, so after defining bins and label, we are going to use pandas function cut here. Okay, so we are going to use panda function cut, and we are passing multiple input arguments to that function. The first input argument is data age, with the age column of data, which is our data frame. And the second input argument is actually the bins, which is actually defines the number of intervals or ranges of the interval. Then we have labels. Label will be used to fill the value of that new column. And then we have right is equal to false. So false is a little bit tricky to understand, but it's something quite, let me just explain you in a simpler term. So by setting right is equal to false, we mean that each bin interval is closed on the left and open on the right. So edges in the ranges of 20 to 30 will include 20, but they will exclude 30. That being said, so after doing all those value, we are creating a new data column in our existing data. The new name of new column is age group, and we are assigning labels based on this column age. So let me just run this block of code for you. Now let us again visualize our data set. If I go to the very last column, now you can see that we do have a new column called age group, and it contains the labels based on what value is currently present in age group. For example, for the second row, if the age is 28, so it's labeled as age group is 21 to 30. So once we done that, now the next thing we are going to do, we are going to actually create a data frame by using Pandas function Groupby. Here we are initializing a variable name age underscore channel dot count is equal to data dot Groupby method. So we are applying Groupby method, and we are grouping the data based on two columns, marketing channel type and age group. And then after grouping that data, we are calculating the number of occurrences of each value by using this statement dot size round brackets. Okay, so basically you are counting the occurrences of each value for marketing channel type and age group. And after doing that, we are creating a data frame dot reset index that will contain that number of occurrences, and the name of that column will be count. So this is here is used to rename the column count. Okay, so by using Pandas Groupby function and counting the number of occurrences, we were able to create our data frame which will be used for plotting. So let me just run this code for you. And after we have done that, let's briefly visualize the first 10 rows of our data frame age channel count. Now you can see that we have three columns: marketing channel type, age group, and the number of occurrences for that specific category and subcategory. For example, affiliates 0 to 20 have only 12 values. Affiliate for those customers that were acquired by affiliate marketing and they lie in the range of 21 to 30 has a number of occurrences equal to 1541. So that's where we are able to generate our data that we will use for plotting our radial bar chart. So let's move on and actually discuss about what is the code that will actually generate the radial bar chart. So radial bar chart or a circular bar plot. This chart represents the data in circular layout where each section can have varying heights. Okay, we have already visualized that our each section has varying heights, giving a visual indication on the values represented by presented. Then we have some key features of radial bar charts. First of all, it has a radial layout similar to sunburst plot. It utilizes a circular layout. It has a variable heights. For the drawback in sunburst plot that it doesn't have a variable height, which is tackled in radial bar chart. Each bar can have different height based on the value it represents, allowing for a clear comparison among categories. Then it also does categorical segmentation. Like sunburst plot, you can segment the data based on categories, but here each category size can represent the value directly through height. That being said, so this is the code we are going to use in order to plot our radial bar chart. But before we actually do that, we have to understand that you have to import important libraries in order to plot that chart. So we are going to import two modules from the Plotly. The first one is plotly.express as px. The second one is plotly.io as pio. So the second one, plotly.io, will actually help us do the setting of display output for the plot, and it give plotly dot express will actually give us the function that we are going to use in order to plot our radial bar chart. After you importing our libraries, so we are going to use bar underscore polar function of plotly library, and we are passing a number of input argument. The first input argument is actually age channel count, where we define the data frame source. Okay, so we are defining the first input argument is actually the data frame source. The second input argument r is equal to count specifies the length of each bar, okay, or radius should be based on the count value. This shows the number of customers per age group in each marketing channel. And then we have defined another input argument, theta is equal to marketing channel type. It sets the angle or theta position of each bar based on the marketing channel type. Each marketing channel is positioned around the circle with bar extending outward. Then we have set an input argument color is equal to age group. Here's setting color is equal to age group differentiates each bar by age group. So each age group within a channel will have a unique color to it. Finally, we are setting title customer acquisition by marketing channel and age group, and lastly we are setting color underscore discrete dot sequence is equal to px for plotly color quantitative plotly. Okay, so by doing that we use this plotly default color sequence for categorical data, giving each age group a unique color for easy comparison. So here now each age group will have a different color for easy comparison within a single marketing channel type. So let me just run this block of code for you. Now you can see that we have successfully plotted our radial bar chart. Here the height of each marketing channel type is different, which actually help us identify which marketing channel perform better as compared to the other marketing channel. We can clearly see that the direct marketing channel outperform all marketing channels, and within that direct marketing channel we can see a huge portion of people that are in the range of 31 to 40 and 21 to 30, while quite less portion is dedicated to people that are above 61 of age, and very minor group of 0 to 20. Okay, so there we can see that same thing. So I hope this tutorial have been helpful. You are able to see how we can actually generate our data for plotting, and finally use plotly library in order to plot a stunning radial bar chart. So in the upcoming tutorial I'm going to teach you how you can generate a tree map. So I request you to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell icon button so you can get the notification as soon as I publish the video. If you have any question regarding today's tutorial, feel free to write down your comment. I will be happy to help you out. Thank you for joining me, and I will catch you soon in the next video.